Hey, and we are back on this Monday with the Joy Fit Club and the induction of its newest success story.
Yes, she's a 51-year-old Grammy from Frisco, Texas. She lost a total of 140 pounds from her heaviest weight, which was 248. Her name is Brenda Willis, and here is her story.
I'm a 51-year-old Grammy from Frisco, Texas. I weighed 248 pounds at my heaviest. I struggled with weight most of my adult life and had tried everything available to help me lose and keep off the weight. I was on a roller coaster, losing the weight only to gain it back, and every time I gained weight, I always gained more. I remember how lonely I felt. I was so sad and literally could not find any kind of happiness. I also remember when my daughter Tiffany was 6 years old. She looked at me and innocently asked me, "Mom, do you think one day you will be skinny, or will you always be fat?" I knew I had to make a change if I wanted to keep living. So I started eliminating things one at a time and added some exercise one step at a time. It has been 5 years and I have gone from a size 26 to a size 0. I now look people directly in the eye, and here to stay is the confident and strong woman I deserve to be.
And before we meet Brenda, let's say hello to today's nutritionist and leader of the Joy Fit Club, Joy Bauer.
Hi, Joy. Every story is unique, and this one is too, right?
Yeah, Brenda is such a love. Do you know that when I told her that she was going to be the newest member, she cried.
Aww.
She cried and cried. And what I love about her story is it shows people who have always been heavy their entire life, it's never too late, because she lost this weight in her mid-40s.
See, that's good. That's
and
a good
has kept
sign.
it off for 5 years.
All right, let's take a look at Brenda. This is Brenda's before picture. Let's take a peek at that. All right, Brenda, come on out. Join the Joy Fit Club. Oh!
Brenda!
Sorry. I think you need to get a little Robert hug. Wow, you look so... You know what? She was standing in the doorway, and I didn't know who that was. And now I'm putting a look at that. How do you feel?
I feel like $1,000,000.
Do you really?
Yes, I do.
You look
I'm
like
so
$1,000,000.
happy. Thank you so much.
Congratulations.
Joy was
Thank you.
talking about how it's never too late, obviously, and 40 is nothing. But what was it that made you say to yourself, enough already? And then how do you take the first step? Because that's always really tough.
Well, December of 2001, my nephew was getting married, and I had to find something to go to the wedding, of course. And I went to a plus-size store. I was 26, size 26 then, and I tried on a multitude of outfits, and nothing just fit. Nothing. I couldn't find anything. And I literally collapsed in the dressing room and started wailing. And I knew if I didn't do it then, I wouldn't do it.
And it's that whole one step at a time thing, because I think some people think it's too big of a mountain to overcome. Yeah. But day one, like, what did you do differently?
I got up January 2nd, 2002, and I just decided I was going to do it. I had been fighting my weight most of my adult life. It was up and down, yo-yo, roller coaster, the diet pills, everything. And I'd always gain the weight back, and I thought, this is it. I'm going to do this. I'm determined to not be this way anymore.
And check this out. Her husband bought her, after she made this decision, a treadmill and put it in the kitchen. And it remains in the kitchen.
Oh, really?
It's still in the kitchen.
That's
I get to watch TV while I do the treadmill. I love it.
Pretty powerful.
That's the first time I've ever heard of someone actually sticking to a New Year's resolution.
I did.
Right?
I did. It's almost 6 years now.
Wow.
140
are you
pounds
friends
later.
freaking out when they see you? People who haven't seen you in a long time.
I had a friend that saw me. She hadn't seen me since I lost the weight. She literally collapsed on the floor.
You're kidding.
And started crying. She was so happy for me.
Now, the Achilles heel is all over this table. It's the food that you probably shouldn't have been. Was that her thing?
Oh, my gosh.
I know.
Brenda ate fried food all day long, and just a few of her favorites: French fries and fried fish and fried chicken and chicken fried steak, which is new to me, but I had a full education
Chicken fried,
on it.
yeah. No, I know about that. Chicken fried steak.
Now, of course, like all the oil is very calorically dense, but it also causes inflammation throughout the body that leaves you clearly feeling lousy. In 1 week, Brenda was taking in 6.5 cups of straight oil.
Hi.
Are you ready for this?
Okay.
In 1 year,
it
averaged out to 20 full gallons of oil.
Wow.
Okay, so that's all eliminated now from the diet.
Oh, definitely.
Now, your health, I mean, you had health issues, serious health issues,
Yes,
right?
I was borderline diabetic and extremely high blood pressure. And my mother is a diabetic, and she was diagnosed in her 40s. and I just knew that I didn't want to be like that.
You must feel so terrific. For people who are working on their New Year's resolutions and thinking to themselves, I can't stick to mine, any advice for those guys?
You have to find what will work for you. Everybody's different.
Yeah.
I chose the low-fat grams because I knew I could do it and would do it, and you just have to make your mind up and do it for you and no one else.
Your husband is cute. I know we don't have your husband's sitting right there in the kitchen.
Bob,
you're a big support. Bob,
huge support.
He was a good support for you, huh, Brenda?
Definitely. He's always loved me no matter what.
All right, well, thank you. Thanks again, Brenda.
Thank you so much.
So glad you're a part of Joy's Fit Club, and thanks for sharing your story.
For the real